Feel good?
Yes, sir.
Feel good? Feel good? I know you feel good. Think about your story, and just think about your journey specifically. I kind of alluded to earlier. Everyone has that one moment where you've accepted Christ, but really thinking about like what, kind of just talk through your kind of journey. Not everyone has to go, but if you just kind of want to walk through your faith journey and where you were, basically where you were before Jesus, how you met Jesus in that moment, and where you are now.
I think I like grew up with church. Like my dad would take me, and then I went to this one camp. It's called Camp Alive, and then like this one girl, I was like raising my hands and like I thought I knew Christ, but then this one girl, she came over and she was like, "Hey, can I pray for you for anything?" And I was like, I don't know. And then she just started praying over me, and I just started crying, and like the Holy Spirit just like entered me, I guess, and like that's when I knew like everything was real and like it was all worth it.
Wow, that's so good, so good. Anybody else?
For me, I was just like totally against going to church. You know, it was just like I grew up going, to church with my grandparents. I was like, this is so boring. I don't want to do this, Yeah. And my mom was like, I found Central. This is a cool place. You'd love it here. You'd love it here. I'm like, Mom, no. But but I ended up going because my mom was like, come on, you're going with me. I was like, okay, whatever. And it was pretty cool. I started getting into it, and then I went to Ignite for the first time. It was still pretty cool. And then the second time, I was like, whoa, okay, I met my best friends through the church, and I was like, this is all worth it. Throughout that entire experience, I have had like times where I was kind of like, I guess iffy with it. But honestly, like, it sort of all came to me when I was reading my Bible. I just opened my Bible one day because I just thought, you know what, I need to read this. And I was reading through it, and I was like, dude. Boom, that was it right there. It wasn't at a church camp, it wasn't at church, it was just reading the Bible for me. So
I love it, man. I love it. God's not enclosed to like a specific moment, which is so cool, right? Like any moment, it's like, oh, this could happen, which is so cool. But anybody else?
So my brother passed away in 2015, and that was right when I was entering 6th grade, and that's when I felt like this call through like the God-shaped hole in my heart. I was like, I think it's time to go back to church. So I came to Central Youth one weekend, and worship was playing, and then the next weekend I joined a group, and I joined church, but it still wasn't like I'm a full Christian, I think, because I definitely still struggled with self-harm and eating disorders, but through like God's mercy and like the community and that is here at Central, I was able to commit my life to Christ.
So good. That's so good. I love it. We love you, Marcy.
I was like JP. I was like totally against church. I was like, no, you guys are terrible people. And then something happened. It was like freshman year, and I like came across a Central video, like where Pastor Judge was preaching, and I clicked on it, and I was like coming back every day, and I was just listening, and then I found out like Central's like so close to my house. I was like, how come I've never seen this big building that's like literally right here? And so I came with my brother and my sister, and we walked in, and it was like start the party was playing. I don't know why, I just started crying when I was like in my seat, and I was never there. They were just singing, and I was like, oh my gosh, like start of the party.
that song too.
She's rapping.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
G Plus is up there.
No love like this. And she's like, so my life like this. She's just on her knees.
Yeah, and then I just kept coming back. I came up here, and I think for me it was like Ignite, and with my small group leader. And after that, I was totally in. I don't want to live the way I've been living. I don't want to keep doing the things I've been doing. Like this life, it's not satisfying me. And like in the moments of Ignite and like spending time with Jesus, it was like, yes, this is it. This is enough. I don't need that. That doesn't satisfy me. Like this is satisfying me, and this is making me complete. So it was just those moments with Jesus where I just got to spend time with him and like actually talk to him and be like, I didn't get along with you before, but hey. Yeah. So.
Wow, that's so powerful. You're giving me chills right now. Do you guys feel like your story is even worth sharing or even worth talking about?
it's in the process of being shared. Yeah, definitely. Because one of my big things is I'm an athlete. I play football. So one of my like big basis in life is to trust in God and like give it all to Him. Because I'm always worried about like me. And I'm always like, I gotta do this. I gotta go to this camp. I gotta ball out this game. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And I just feel like I'm always like doing everything like self-independently, when I really just gotta put all my faith and trust in God. And once I put all my faith and trust in God, His plan is the ultimate plan. Like it's not up to me. So once that story is all said and done, I feel like I'm really gonna be able to like teach a lot of not just athletes either, like an abundance of people about, look, put all of your worries and just trust in God, and His plan will like unfold.
I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
I feel like sharing a story, just like no matter what it is always good, because we always come from before, and then people see the after, and they're like, oh, I want to do that. I want to be like that. It can, people can say like, oh, well, that's pretty simple, or that's really powerful, and they will start wanting to do that and live life like that, and that can get them into the church.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Anybody else?
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely worth telling like everyone's story, because not just for you, but to get it out, but for other people to hear it too, and feel like they're not alone. Like maybe you have like a story that's like super like a roller coaster, and maybe you're just like, okay, one day I just woke up and gave my life to Jesus, and but people don't feel alone when they hear your story, and I feel like that happened to me.
You guys are all doing phenomenal. Literally phenomenal.
You Trevor.
Hey, thanks.
Of course.